what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask students to come up here towards my computer. They're gonna introduce themselves and show you their project. Does that sound good?
That sounds awesome.
All right.
I do not want to.
I can't.
Okay, so I'm Campbell.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Jack. And we were working on the Fidget Cube. So we used Morphe software to create a 50 by 50 millimeter cube that we were able to drill holes into and place different fidgets on it. So this design here, it's 3 sides. So this piece is 45 millimeters. This is 50. So then the 2 cubes kind of fit together to make
I love that.
it completely solid. So, do you want to introduce things first?
And those fidgets, what are those?
Tell them about how you went and got stuff from the hardware store.
Oh yeah, that too.
So Campbell went to the hardware store and they got some tools or like pieces of like bolts and rods and different things. And we used stuff from like old remotes, like the buttons and like wrist straps. So on one side we have like a doorbell button, and on another side we have like a washer and a bolts. And then on another side, we have some like remote buttons for like a TV remote. And this one is like I don't even know what it is, but it spins.
I'd say like a bolt with a wheel like spinner on it.
Yeah, it's like a wheel like spinner on like a screw.
So you're able to spin it like back and forth on the.
Like ball bearing type thing. Like
Yeah.
Like one of those.
Yeah, and then this we have.
You know, where did you get the idea to make it? Like normally when I've seen fidgets, I've only seen like one activity, and you guys have like, how many, 6?
5 really, but the 6th side has a wrist strap so you don't lose it or drop it. Because if you were to do that, you'd probably damage it somewhat. And
This is awesome. I love this. You guys, wow, this is really impressive. I definitely want to feature, I'm going to feature all the stuff that you guys are doing, but I definitely want to feature this because this is so great. And so you guys decided to do this because you thought that, because there's so many people who like have issues and this will help relax them a bit?
yeah, kind of.
We had some for like people who fidget, or like people with like attention disorders like ADHD, and also for like people who have anxiety, it can calm them and give them something to do.
Yeah. So we got this idea from a regular Fidget Cube, which is maybe half the size.
It's $25.
And yeah,
What?
it's $25. And we did some research and we came up with a bunch of other toys. And we like drew them out and we made like little cards that said like how much they cost, what they included, and what they targeted. And we found a lot of interesting things, and a lot of them were really expensive. And so no one's going to buy a $50 ring that covers 2 fingers, which makes your hand basically infunctional or unable to function, and with a ball that is able to be rolled back and forth. So what we did is, like we said, we used Morphe, and we just came up with a bunch of stuff. Everything on the cube cost less than $4, so we were able to drill holes. This is my favorite thing. These are wooden axles with 10 external tooth washers on them, and so the wooden axle, we had to cut it, and we don't know how to use a saw or anything, so we used scissors and an X-Acto knife. And we ended up taking like a centimeter off of it, and I figured out how to screw a bolt onto it, and it was or a nut onto it, I mean. And so when I screwed it on, it created ruts so that when I fed it back through the cube, I was able to tighten it on. So it stays. So now you can shake it, and it's not gonna.
Did you have
Pardon?
like, do you have any trouble getting getting the dimensions exact?
Yes, our first prototype, we tried to make it fit together a little differently than we decided for this one. We had like grooves in it, and it didn't necessarily work. So we ended up using that one to figure out how to use the drills to put the like fidgets on, so that we wouldn't mess up on our like prototype to show people.
Yeah, and we also came up.
Did you have,
Excuse me.
did you have to sand it?
We didn't.
Yeah, we did. When we made
A
the
little bit,
holes,
yeah.
like after we drilled, it was really
Oh,
rough,
yeah.
and some of the plastic melted a little bit, so we had to sand it to make it more smooth so that the stuff would fit.
Cool. Wow. I'm really, really impressed. And how old are you guys?
I'm 14.
I'm 14.
And I'm 12.
Wow. Excellent. You know what? Schools should have like a gift shop.
That's
I
a
think
good
that's
idea.
an original idea. If you want, you could probably sell it.
It would be possible.
Like online. Yeah, I actually think it could be a whole range of products.
We
When you
also,
think about it.
yeah, at first we were coming up with a bunch of different designs, like a triangular pyramid or a remote. Jack here came up with a remote that has 4 buttons, and it was able to be gripped in your hand easily.
Yeah, it had like finger grooves in it, and it was made out of a softer material so that you could hold it and it'd be more comfortable. As in this with the 3D printed plastic, it's a little hard.
Yeah, because when we got feedback, people said it's kind of large. I mean,
And we need to like round out the corners so that
Yeah.
it doesn't like poke anybody.
yes, but like we said, it's a prototype, and we've been working on it for
We had like 3 days of work time.
yeah, we didn't get
Well,
much.
if these, we could always print it. We have a lot of access to plastic, so we could always print that. And then we'd have to figure out all your little stuff, the stuff that you have. But I'm sure we could probably find them. But you could print it like that. You could also design the cube. We have a rounded cube. You don't have it in your version, but it's in the iPad version. And I could always send you a rounded cube through email, and you could bring it in by importing the STL, if you want to use that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Awesome. Well,
So
congrats,
let's
guys. I'm really impressed.
All right,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.